Are you serious? Are you serious? It looks like this camera's messed up. Oh boy. Anyway, are you serious? Oh man. I left my prescription sunglasses in my cart. So I opened, I turned off a light over here so it won't affect the side. It might look a little dark, but okay. Great to see everybody. Are you guys serious today? What a great, powerful day of broadcasting today we're going to do. Besides the fact that I'm getting ready to interview Dr. Dave Robbins from End Time Ministries, and despite the fact that I'm going to be interviewing Pastor Steve Ciccalani from Melbourne, Australia, both of those interviews this afternoon are for the webinar. I'm going to interview Mark Biltz, also Pastor Mark Biltz, a complete 1-hour interview. That's for the webinar. I'm doing that this afternoon. And then Pastor Mark Biltz is going to join us tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Pastor Mark Biltz is going to join us tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern to talk about this blood moon that's coming in the morning, and how significant it is and what are the biblical ramifications. I mean, he's obviously one of the leading authorities on the prophetic signs in the heavens, and so he will be joining us tonight at 9:30. It's a double header tonight. Mark Biltz, Pastor Mark Biltz and the blood moon, and Mike from around the world on the blood moon, and other events going on around the world, the tensions that's building with China and Taiwan, everything that's happening around the globe. Tonight's a double header. With Pastor Mark Biltz and Mike from around the world. Guys, let me put a shout out right now. Yeah, I know there was a Tennessee earthquake, 4.0. Thank you for reminding me. Now, there's a lot going on right now. That was in Williamsville, actually, Missouri. Williamsville, Missouri had a 4.0 earthquake. That's the epicenter. They felt it, though, in Tennessee. They felt it. And then an aftershock of 2.5 hit Williamsville, Missouri. Okay? So there's some things going on right at the New Madrid fault line. Big time New Madrid fault line. Then a 2.9 hit Kansas, just off a little bit, about 100 miles from there. So the New Madrid fault line is shaking and quaking, guys. Shaking and quaking. We're going to talk about that. Let me put a shout out right now, if I could, guys, for www.backupsolarbank.com. That's www.backupsolarbank.com. And where did my solar bank go? My solar bank. Oh, here it is. Yes, the Backup Solar Bank. What? Incredible. This is an incredible product, and maybe one of the best products that I've ever seen for when you start talking about the apocalypse. To be quite honest with you, I mean, this is an incredible product. But a hiker was lost in Colorado, but ignored the repeated calls from rescuers because he said they came from an unknown number. What? This is why I carry the Backup Solar Bank. The Backup Solar Bank is my favorite portable charger. Here's why. Firstly, it's a 20,000 megahertz, can charge a typical smartphone 6 times. It can also charge a computer, a laptop, a lantern, other necessary survival battery operated lights and what have you. This is incredible. This product here is insane. Look at this solar panel charger. Solar panel. I highly recommend. I mean, I really mean this. Look how thick this battery is. I highly recommend you go right now to www.backupsolarbank.com. That's www.backupsolarbank.com. This is a perfect Christmas gift. They can ship it right now. If you would do this, use the promo code Black Friday. Use the promo code Black Friday. Get 25% off. This is a great Christmas gift. And get it for yourself, all right? While you're at it. Get 2 of them. All right, here's what's happening. Wow. Mark Biltz going to join us. This is crazy. Earthquakes are going off everywhere. Mark Biltz going to join us tonight. It's a doubleheader at 9:30 Eastern. 9:30 Eastern. Pastor Mark Biltz and Mike from around the world. You do not want to miss it tonight. You just can't. We've never paired these two guys up together, but we've never been in a situation where we have a blood moon this important. Now, Heidi did a Patreon. I actually, the two of us did it together, but she's the one that did the complete 5,000 years worth of research to find out how important these long blood moons are. And guys, it's going to blow your mind. But the blood moon tomorrow is going to be 3.5 hours long. Yeah, you heard me. 3.5 hours. Start thinking about the 3.5 midpoint of the tribulation period. You start thinking about how that these 3.5 days that the two witnesses lying in the streets of Jerusalem before God raises them from the dead. You start thinking about time, and half time mentioned in the midweek point of the book of Daniel, the 1,260 days in the book of Revelation, and the 42 months that Jerusalem is under the feet of the Gentiles in the book of Revelation. 3.5 hour blood moon. And get this, you say, well, Paul, it's just another blood moon. You know what? There's no such thing as just another blood moon. Every blood moon and every solar eclipse are prophetic signs from God, and we can prove it throughout the Bible. And you'll see that tonight with Pastor Mark Biltz and Mike around the world. But Heidi's Patreon she did is so unbelievable. I just did it with her. Go to the Patreon right now. Somebody get the link. Somebody grab the link. Get the link. There, get the Patreon. Let me grab it. Here it is. Oh, my Lord. Oh, are you serious? Get this right now. You want to go watch this right now. This will set you up big time for tonight's broadcast. Here it is. Unbelievable. Patreon. Go there now. Go there right now. Click it and get ready. Because listen, it's incredible what's going to happen tomorrow. It's incredible that this is on the anniversary of one of the biggest events in the history of the Bible and of mankind. This is no ordinary. This is no just another blood moon. This is a very powerful prophetic blood moon. It's 3.5 hours, and it's taking place on the anniversary date of a major event that took place in the Bible and in history. This is the end of days. There's no question about it. Go to Patreon right now. Go to Patreon right now. Go, and if you've already subscribed, get over there. So many people love that channel. But this is one of the best videos we've ever done. And what great research. We've got a complete PowerPoint presentation that shows you the history of the long blood moons and what happened on those dates. And the anniversary of tomorrow will blow your mind, and you'll be looking to the heavens saying, is this the rapture, or is this the coming of Jesus Christ, or is this the coming of the Antichrist, or is this the coming of both of them? You start to wonder. Your mind begins to think. The scriptures come to life in this powerful Patreon that is over there right now. And while we're pulling all this together, some of this very offensive. That's why it's on Patreon. Very offensive for the global elitists. But I'm sorry. It is a dark demon spirit loose. And Jesus Christ is trying to warn us of the rise of the Antichrist. Now, I want to tell you now that Jesus is coming for those that are ready. So go right now and go watch the Patreon video. This is a great video. I think it's about 22 minutes long or something like that. I can't remember. But it's a great video with all of the PowerPoint presentations. It shows you the blood moons, the length of them, what happened on those dates. This is over a 5,000 year period, how important those were. If you don't think tomorrow's important, when you watch this, you will realize that tomorrow might just be the day. And let me just say this. It's crazy, but we're in the end times. And so get your tickets for the Armies of the Antichrist, which is December 3rd and 4th. Get your tickets. Matter of fact, Mark Biltz will be speaking in that along with Pastor Steve Ciccolani and Dr. David Robbins and Colonel David Giammona and Pulitzer Prize nominee author of 3 #1 bestsellers, Troy Anderson, and the Vatican's Archbishop Athanasius Schneider from Kazakhstan, and it just goes on. Mike from around the world, Pastor Mark Biltz, the screenwriter and director of the movie Interview with the Antichrist, Tim Che, General Jerry Boykin. I mean, I can't even remember everybody. It's just, we've never put an assembly together like this. This is the greatest assembly ever. Please, 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 please go to Patreon. Watch this right now. And I'll be back later with more information. And don't miss tonight, 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And the most important thing I can say is give your life to Jesus Christ. Look, I've got my coffee. I got to get ready to go to the studio to record these 3 interviews before tonight's show. This is so important. Get your coffee. Get focused. You know, if Jesus comes back before I guys see you again, don't miss heaven, please. Please don't miss heaven. Please. Please don't miss heaven. Watch this Patreon. If you haven't signed up to the Patreon channel, it's real easy. Just go over there. Look, you can give. Look, all you do is just make a commitment. $5 a month, $10 a month, $3 a month, whatever the Lord lays on your heart. $100 a month, whatever. Help us, because we get the gospel of Jesus Christ out to the world.